Good morning. Good morning. So last class is a few topics is completed. About related topic to be continued today onward. So last class in previous topics is completed. That's types of the what is induced EMF. What is types of the induced EMF? Those are types are statically and dynamically induced EMF. And this is statically induced EMF again two types, that is a self-induced EMF and mutual induced EMF is examples also will explain last class PPTs. So today we are explain about dynamically induced EMF, and derivation is also last class is completed about dynamically induced EMF. So today problem on dynamically induced EMF, we have started the problems about dynamically induced EMF. Here are so many problems, exercise problems also there, and I will explain about few example problems on dynamically induced EMF. And last class you few problems on Faraday's problems. We have solved the problems. And today class is problem on dynamically induced EMF. That's very important problems and easy to solve that problem. So as per curriculum, so these problems are needed about for asking for board examination. So first of all, you remember the formula about dynamically induced EMF. The form induced EMF is equal to B L V sin theta. So that is when E mean induced EMF, the symbol of the E mean induced EMF. Beta is beta L V sin theta. So the induced EMF unit is volts. Dynamically induced EMF unit is volts. So that is where E mean dynamically induced EMF, unit is volts. Unit is volts is represented small a is equal to dynamically induced EMF. That unit is volts, and beta is magnetic flux density in Weber per meter square. Magnetic flux density in Weber per meter square. So beta is magnetic flux density. Unit of the magnetic flux density is Weber per meter square. L mean length of the conductor. L mean length of the conductor. So unit of the length is meters. Is represented L letter. Length of the conductor is represented letter is L. So unit of the length of the conductor is meter. And V mean velocity of the conductor. Velocity of the conductor V, that is equal to velocity of the conductor. So in velocity is measured in meter per second. Velocity is measured per meter per second. And theta is angle is inclinations made by conductor with magnetic field. Theta is angle of inclinations made by conductor with magnetic field. Okay. So that's expression about dynamically induced EMF. That is E is equal to beta LV sin theta. Unit is volts. Unit is volts. Okay. B mean flux density, L mean length of the conductor, V mean velocity of the conductor, theta mean angle of inclination made by conductor with magnetic field. So unit of the dynamically induced EMF is volts. Unit of the dynamically induced EMF is volts. So a problem on dynamically induced EMF, simple problem. So you practice the dynamically induced EMF problems. The simple formula, and I had this about dynamically induced EMF formula, that is E is equal to PLV sin theta, beta LV sin theta. Right? Is given first problem. You can see on page number 5 the problem on dynamically induced EMF. First study the problem. So is problem 1 is given a conductor of length 0.5 meter, a conductor of length 0.5 meter situated in and at right angle to uniform magnetic field, situated in and right angle to uniform magnetic field of flux density 1 Weber per meter square, 1 Weber per meter square, moving with a velocity of 40 meter per seconds, 40 meter per seconds. In given first one, calculate the induced EMF. Calculate the induced EMF in the conductor. Calculate the induced EMF in the conductor. Second one, what will be the EMF is induced if the conductor is moving at angle of 60 degrees to the field. 60 degrees to the field. Okay. In given problem, some data is given. You can find the induced EMF in the conductor and same induced EMF at the angle of 60 degrees to the magnetic field. So two different conditions. Find the induced EMF at two different conditions. In the problem is given some data, that is the length of the conductor is given and flux density is given and velocity of the conductor also given the problem. Okay. So first, before solve the problem, you write the given data. Write the given data. And write the given data is length of the conductor is represented L letter. Length of the conductor is represented L letter. That is equal to, given the problem, 0.5 meters. Length of the conductor is L is equal to 0.5 meters. And flux density is given. Flux density is given. That is represented beta letter. Flux density beta. That beta is equal to 1 Weber per meter square. Beta is equal to 1 Weber per meter square. And velocity of the conductor velocity of the conductor 40 meter per second. Velocity of the conductor 40 meter per second. 40 meter per second. And EMF induced at the EMF induced if the conductor at an angle of 60 degrees to the field. That is, angle theta is equal to 60 degrees. Angle theta is equal to 60 degrees. You find the induced EMF in the conductor, and you can find the induced EMF at angle of 60 degrees. Two different conditions, you find the induced EMF. The formula about the induced EMF, that is a dynamically induced EMF, E is equal to beta LV sin theta. Beta LV sin theta. In given data is given the values, beta is given, that is beta is equal to 1 Weber per meter square. L is given, mean length of the conductor is given, how much, 0.5 meters, and velocity also given, that velocity how much, 40 meter per second, and theta it also given. So at the first condition, calculate the induced EMF and the conductor is theta, sin theta is 1. At that first condition, that is equal to E is equal to BLV, because of sin theta is 1 you consider. You can substitute in the above values in the formula. You can substitute the above values in the formula, that is a beta is equal to 1 into L is equal to 0.5 into V is equal to 40. You calculate that values, you get the answer is 20 volts. Get the answer is 20 volts. And you find the induced EMF at that angle of 60 degrees. You consider the induced EMF at an angle of 60 degrees. That is E is equal to induced EMF E is equal to BLV sin theta. BLV sin theta. So at that condition, you consider the theta angle 60 degrees. That is a flux density beta is equal to 1 into L is length of the conductor is 0.5 and V is equal to 40 into sin theta is 60 degrees. So you get the answer is, you calculate that value, you get the induced EMF at 60 degrees is 17.32 volts. 17.32 volts. So at two different conditions, you can find the induced EMF at two different conditions and easily to find the values at two different conditions using the dynamically induced EMF formula. Okay, you directly substitute in the given formula, you get the value answer. Okay, to be continued. Next problem number 2. So same procedure, above problem, same methods. So this one also problem on dynamically induced EMF. The problem on dynamically induced EMF, the conductor, second one problem, a conductor of length 150 centimeter, a conductor of length 150 centimeter. Actually conductor of length, so you want in meters, but in given the value in centimeters. So in centimeter is convert to the meters, this length. So the conductor length is 150 centimeter. Moving at a right angle to the uniform magnetic field of flux density 1.5 Weber per square meter. Flux density to a uniform magnetic field of the flux density 1.5 Weber per square meter with the velocity of 60 meter per second. Calculate the induced EMF in it. Find also the induced EMF if the conductor is moving at an angle of 30 degrees to the direction of the field. So in that problem, you can find the induced EMF at two different angles. The magnetic field angles at two different angles. Find the induced EMF, dynamically induced EMF at two different angles. That is 60 degrees and 0 degrees. Okay, so in the given problem, so the given data, the length of the conductor is 150 centimeter. We convert to meters. Otherwise same procedure in above problem. So before solve the problem, write the given data. Okay, so first you can given the given data, write the given data is given. Length of the conductor is represented L. Length of the conductor L is equal to 150 centimeter. In given the problem, the 150 centimeter is convert to the meters. The 150 centimeter is convert to the meters, that is you multiply with the 10 power minus 2. So 150 into 10 power minus 2, you get the result is 1.5. So 1.5 meters, that is length of the conductor. Magnetic flux density beta is equal to 1.5 Weber per meter square. 1.5 Weber per meter square, and velocity is 60 meter per second. 60 meter per seconds. Velocity also given, that is value of 60 meter per second, and angle of theta is 90 degrees. Angle of theta is 90 degrees. Angle of theta is 90 degrees. So at that condition, at sin 90 is 1. Sin 90 is 1. At that first condition, and first condition theta is 90 degrees. In second condition, the conductor moving at an angle of 30 degrees to the magnetic field, direction of the magnetic field. At a two different conditions, you find the value of dynamically induced EMF. To find the value of dynamically induced EMF, that is length of the conductor is L is 1.5 meters, and flux density is 1.5 Weber per meter square, and velocity is 60 meter per second, and theta is 90 degrees. At the sin value is equal to 1. Sin 90 is 1. Okay, and one more second condition, theta at the angle of 30 degrees to the field direction of the magnetic field. You find the induced EMF at two different angles. So that the formula about the dynamically induced EMF, that is EL is equal to dLV in beta LV sin theta. So you can substitute in the above given values. B is 1.5, L is 1.5, velocity is 60, sin 90 is 1. You get the answer at 90 degrees is 135 volts. Induced EMF is 135 volts at 90 degrees. When the angle at 30 degrees, direction of the magnetic field is at 30 degrees, that is theta is 30 degrees, sin 30 is 0.5. Sin 30 is 0.5. So induced EMF at angle of 30 degrees, that is induced EMF is equal to B beta LV sin theta, I mean sin 30. In substituting the given formulas above values, that is beta is equal to 1.5, length is equal to 1.5, and V is equal to velocity, V is equal to 60 into sin 30 is 0.5. You can substitute in the given formula, you get the answer is induced EMF is 67.5 volts. 67.5 volts. So find the induced EMF at two different angles, that is the 30 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay, simple. You can follow the procedure above problems. Directly you can substitute in the given dynamically induced EMF formula, you get the answer at two different angles. And to be continue, next problem on same procedure, we have practiced the dynamically induced EMF formula. In third one problem, in the given the problem, in aircraft has a wingspan of 56 meters. Aircraft has a wingspan of 56 meters. It is flying horizontally at a speed of 810 km per hour. So in given the problem, aircraft of wingspan is 56 meters and flying horizontally at a speed of 810 km per hour, and the vertically component of the earth magnetic field 4 into 10 power minus 4 ever per meter square, and calculate the potential difference between the wing tips of the aircraft. Okay, so in the problem is given the aircraft wingspan, that is a length. Consider length of the aircraft is 56 meters. Okay, length of the aircraft is 56 meter, and the speed means velocity, and given the kilometer per hours, you convert to the meters per seconds. In kilometer per hours you convert to the meters per seconds, that is 810 into 5 by 18. Okay, and vertically component of the earth magnetic field is 4 into 10 power minus 4, that is a flux density, and you calculate the potential difference between the wing tips of the aircraft. Okay, so first write the given data. Before solve this, you can write the given data of the problem and write the given data. That is aircraft length of the wingspan is aircraft length is L, letter L is equal to 56 meters, and flux density, the flux density is 4 into 10 power minus 4 ever per meter square. 4 into 10 power minus 4 ever per meter square. And velocity of the conductor, velocity of the conductor is V is equal to 810 kilometer per hours. So that is a convert to kilometer per hours. Velocity is unit is, you consider the meter per second. That velocity is in given the problem kilometer per hours. You convert to the kilometer hours to meter per seconds. That is velocity is 18 kilometer per hours. You convert to the meter per seconds. That is 810 into 5 by 18. That is equal to 225 meter per second. Velocity is 225 meter per second. You calculate that 810 into 5 by 18 because of the converts to meter per seconds. Kilometer per hours to meter per seconds. The formula about the dynamically induced EMF E is equal to BLV sin theta. Dynamically induced EMF E is equal to BLV sin theta. That is dynamically induced EMF E is equal to BLV. That is flux density is beta is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 4 into length of the wingspan is L is given 56 into velocity, you get the value is 225. Okay, and the angle of sin 90 is 1. You consider 1, so that you multiply with the above values, you get the result is 5.04 volts. The 5.05 volts is potential difference of induced voltage is 5.04 volts. So simply you get the answer is value of the potential difference is 5.04 volts. Above problem, given above problem. And simple problems, okay, easy can solve this above problems. You can directly substitute in the given formula and get the result. You can use in the calculator. Okay, and next one problem. This next one problem and induced EMF. Next one problem on induced EMF. Is field pole of field pole of 4 poles. Is field pole of 4 poles. DC generator produces a magnetic flux of DC generator produces the magnetic flux of 20 milliwebers. 20 milliwebers. The armature conductor is rotates at 1200 rpm. how much? 1200 rpm. And maybe assume that cut the flex at a right angle. What is the average value of the induced EMF in each armature conductor? Average value of induced EMF in each armature conductor. Which induced EMF? Dynamically induced EMF in armature. So in given the formula, so above formula, that is the dynamically induced EMF formula is E is equal to BLV sin theta. In given the above problems, in given the values, so here given the number of the poles of the DC 4 poles, and magnetic flux pi is given 20 milliwebers, and the armature rotates the speed 1200 rpm. And you find the average value of the induced EMF in the armature conductor and write the given data, that is number of the poles. So number of the poles is represented P letter, that is 4. Flux per pole, magnetic flux per pole 20 milliwebers. Flux per pole is 20 milliwebers. And speed, armature speed is represented in letter, that is 1200. Formula about the dynamically induced EMF in the each conductor, that is d pi by dt. So the flux cut of the each conductor in the one revolution, the number of the pole is 4, flux is 20, total 80 milliwebers. So time taken one revolution, time taken is one revolution. So 60 by 1200. So time taken is 1 by t. Mean you convert to seconds. 60 by 1200, that is equal to 0.5 seconds. So average induced EMF in the each conductor d pi by dt. So change of the flux is 80 milliwebers, that is 18 to 10 power minus 3 by change in the time is 0.05, that is induced EMF is E is equal to 1.6 volts. You get the induced EMF is 1.6 volts. So in this model problem, so simply you can solve the formula about the induced EMF in the conductor is change of the flux by change of the time. So easily get the answer of the dynamically induced EMF. So that answer is 1.6 volts. And last one problem on the dynamically induced EMF. So you can see a DC generator consists of the conductor is laying in the radius of 10 centimeters. A DC generator consists of a conductor laying in the radius of 10 centimeter, and effective length of the conductor in a constant radial field of strength 0.9 Weber per meter square is 12 centimeter. The armature rotates at the 1400 rpm. Given that the generator has 152 conductors in series, calculate the voltage being generated. A DC generator is consist of a conductor is laying in a radius of 10 centimeter and effective length of the conductor in a constant radial field of strength 0.9 Weber per meter square is 12 centimeter. The armature is rotates at a 1400 rpm in revolution per minute. Given that the generator has 152 conductors in series, calculate the voltage being generated. Write the given the problem. Length is L is equal to 12 centimeter, that is equal to 0.12 meters. R is equal to 10 centimeter, that is equal to 0.1 meters. L is equal to 12 centimeter. You convert to the meters, that is 12 into 10 power minus 2, that is equal to 0.12 meters. And R is equal to 10 centimeter. You convert to the meters, that is 10 into 10 power minus 2, that is 0.1 meters. Flux density is 0.9 Weber per meter square. Okay, and speed is 1400 rpm revolution per minute. So since the field is radial, that is theta is 90 degrees, the formula about the velocity is omega into r. Omega is equal to 2 pi into n by 60. Induced EMF is equal to BLV. So velocity is equal to 2 into pi into n is 1400 by 60 into 0.1. Total velocity is 14.66 meter per second. The voltage generated in each conductor BLV sin theta. So BLV sin theta, the sin theta is 90 degrees. Sin theta is 90 degrees. The theta is 90 degrees. Sin theta is 1. So get the sin theta is 1. The voltage generated in each conductor, that is equal to BLV sin theta. Flux density is 0.9 Weber per meter square into length of the conductor is 0.12 meter into velocity is 14.66 into sin 90 is 1, that is equal to, get the voltage generated in each conductor is 1.583 volts. Okay, voltage generated in 152 conductors connected in series. So each conductor voltage generated is 1.583. The voltage generated in 152 conductors is connected in series. So you multiply with the 152 in above answer, that is 1.583 into 152. But I get the answer is 240.6 volts at 152 conductors. The voltage generated 240.6 volts at 152 conductors at 152 conductors. So simple problem, use number of the problem can easily solve this type of the problem on dynamically induced EMF. Okay, and so very important form here remain the equation of the dynamically induced EMF, that is E is equal to BLV sin theta. Very important formula, the dynamically induced EMF. The number of the problems on dynamically induced EMF BLV sin theta. Okay, and some important example problems. So A conductor of length 20 centimeter moves in a magnetic field making the angle of 60 degrees with the direction of the field. The velocity of the conductor is 20 meter per second. Determine the flux density is required to the induce an EMF 2.5 volts in the conductor. So you find the flux density beta. So the formula on dynamically induced EMF, that is E is equal to BLV sin theta. So you find the flux on first one problem. Your flux is beta is given, induced voltage is given, angle is given, velocity is given. You get the find the flux density and you get the answer. Simple formula, you directly substitute in the formula. And second one problem is magnetic flux is 0.02 Weber is produced by the two magnetic poles is having the phase width 10 centimeter and the phase length is 15 centimeter. The conductor length is 12 centimeter is kept at the field along with the length 15 centimeter of the pole, and the moving across the field of the speed is 10 meter per second. Calculate the induced EMF produced the conductor. Okay, and one more problem is a length of one more problem. A wire length is 50 centimeter moving at a right angle to the length 40 meter per second in a uniform magnetic field of density 1 Weber per meter square. Calculate the EMF induced in the conductor when the direction of motion is perpendicular to the field, inclined at 30 degrees to the direction of the field. A wire length is 50 centimeter moving at a right angle to the length is 40 meter per second at the uniform magnetic field of the density, magnetic field density means 1 Weber per meter square. Calculate the EMF induced in the conductor. The direction of the motion is perpendicular to the field and inclined at 30 degrees to the direction of the field. So two different angle. So you directly substitute in the dynamically induced EMF, that is beta is equal to BLV sin theta. So directly substitute in the above formula. That formula you get the answers of the induced EMF. And last one, exercise problem, that is a aeroplane having the wingspan is 50 centimeter. This type of the problem also completed on the example problems. So aeroplane having the wingspan is 50 centimeter, flying the horizontal speed is 60 km per hour. Calculate the EMF is generated between the wing tips, assuming the vertical component of the earth magnetic field to be 40 microweber per meter square. So the aeroplane having the wingspan 50 centimeter, flying the horizontal speed 60 km per hour. Calculate the EMF generated between the wing tips, assuming the vertical component of the earth magnetic field to be 40 microweber per meter square. So this type of the problem in exercise problem is problem on dynamically induced EMF, that is E is equal to BLV sin theta. So indirectly you can substitute in the given values, you get the result of the dynamically induced EMF. Do the practice this type of the problem. So thank you. To continue next slides on next class tomorrow.